Hi there, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It is Tip Tuesday, and today we are going to be discussing the buyer's inspection waiver. So I'll move over so that we can have it popped up on the screen. You can see what the inspection waiver looks like while we talk about it. And I also will have it zoom in on certain items that we are discussing. This is part of the disclosure packet that you'll be receiving whenever you are in escrow on your dream home. And there's two important parts to note. So first off, as we've mentioned before, we always recommend that you get a home and termite inspection on the property. We have a Tip Tuesday where we're talking about the importance of getting a home inspection, so I won't go too much into detail, but obviously investing that little bit of money to inspect the home prior to removing your contingency and going through with the purchase can really save you a lot of money if something major were to come up. But there are some circumstances where either buyers decide to not purchase a home or termite inspection. Maybe the sellers had one on file that was recent, that was from a reputable inspector that the buyer would have used anyways, for example. So in this first section, if they did opt to not purchase their own termite or home inspection, they would initial the waiver part because the buyer is waiving their right to conduct and purchase their own home and termite inspection. And that's in paragraph 3. A is for the home inspection, B is for the pest inspection, and C is something else. So say we see something, or maybe we're aware that the area that you're purchasing the home has like older galvanized plumbing, and we say, you know, we think that you should probably get a sewer lateral inspection. There's tree roots around this area just to make sure that there's nothing wrong with the sewer connection from your home to the street, because that would be the owner's responsibility to take care of and manage. If we recommend you get that and you still decide that you don't want to proceed with that investigation, then we would fill it out in this section and you would initial that you're waiving that inspection as well. In paragraph 4 of this form is used a lot more frequently because typically buyers are purchasing home and termite inspection. So if you did purchase one, you'd check the box, fill out who the home inspection was done by and the date. Same thing with the wood destroying pest inspection and any other inspection that you had done. And it mentions that report recommends that buyer obtain additional investigation. For example, the home inspector is not a licensed contractor, so he may note that there's no GFI outlets installed in the home and recommend that you consult a local electrician. If there's anything in those reports that recommend consulting a local contractor, getting a follow-up report, and you opt not to do that, then you would initial the waiver section of here. So this form isn't filled out until typically towards the end of the transaction when you've gotten all of your investigations. If you've worked with us in the past or you've done the buyer consultation with us, we always recommend that you get the inspections that you are interested in getting. For example, so a real estate transaction is like a big puzzle, and we want to make sure that you have all of the puzzle pieces so that you can see the bigger picture of the home. Anything that's of importance to you to investigate, we highly recommend and will support you in doing so. So hopefully that gives you some insight on what the buyer's inspection waiver is for. That way, whenever you go to sign it towards the end of your transaction, you're prepared and you understand what you're signing. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Tip Tuesday, and we look forward to seeing you again next week.